You ever had thin walls?
Oh, have I ever had thin walls in most of my homes, including this one?
Right. And so, Steph, have you ever had thin walls?
Yeah, I
Where you
have
can
thin
hear-
walls where I live right now.
Oh, you do?
Mhm.
So what do you face next to you? What do you hear? Because I hear a little bit of, there's a little boy next to us in our condo who sometimes has he's like 2.5, so he's going to have a tantrum every once in a while. We hear that
Yeah.
sometimes, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah. I live in a stacked town, so I hear the people below me and I hear the people above me. Yeah.
Now, do you think in that stacked town that you have a sense of how their relationship is going?
Oh, definitely. Yes. I am basically part of the family.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I like to say, like, we all have so many roommates, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of city living too, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is a really good tweet, and I wanted to know what you guys thought of this hot
Okay.
take. So the hot take is from Dana. If you're the couple who lives next door to me, it's fine for you to fight really loudly as long as you enunciate your words really clearly so I can decide for myself who I think is winning.
I want to hear it all.
Do you want to hear it all? You
I
kind of
wanna
want to
hear
hear
it
it all, don't you?
I want to hear it all. I never want to be the couple that is like fighting that can be heard, but I always want to hear the couple that's fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't judge them for it. You're just like, ooh, what is
Listen,
that?
like life's hard.
Yeah,
And like
sometimes you're going to have an argument.
you got to have an argument, but like I want to know what it's about
Mhm.
and who's to blame.
Can you
And-
remember any arguments you've overheard? Can you guys? Oh, Steph's got one. Go for it.
They're gonna kill me. We became friends with the couple that lived above us.
Okay.
They don't live there anymore. So, and I have no idea if they listen to this podcast. So if they do, I'm so sorry in advance.
Yeah.
Well, you're not naming them, so no one's gonna know who it is.
No, just they would know.
Sorry,
but-
Jeff and Sandra. Anyway,
yeah. But one time, so where I work basically is in my den, and our stairs are connected, and their kitchen is right above my den. So they can hear me and I can hear them. So whenever their dog barked and I was on a meeting, like people would be like, "Do you have a dog?"
Yeah.
And I'd
oh,
be,
it was that noticeable?
yeah, it was like that point
Whoa.
right there is like you can hear everything. Anyway, so one time they got into a fight, and I was working, so I heard it all. And basically, she was mad at him because he didn't take out the garbage, and she wanted a coffee. I think she wanted a coffee made, and like because she was working and she went to the gym and came back, and he just didn't do it. So she was just
Yeah,
yelling
she
at
needs
him.
her fuel.
Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, I've been here. I
kinda
get it.
Yeah, I kind of
I'm
get
with
it.
you, girl."
Especially if you
Yeah.
haven't had a coffee and you need a coffee, and then the thing that the person's that's their job, right? Like, do
Well,
your
it's
job.
just like I don't know why you're not helping me
Yeah.
through this day.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he
Yeah.
wasn't helping her through this day.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's probably walking through life like, I don't understand why she's so mad at me. That's honestly
always on my case.
95% of the time as a guy, you're like, I don't get it. I think I'm pretty good most of the time. And then you actually take stock of it and you're like, ooh, yeah, I kind of did let the team down on
It's
that.
also because I gotta say, and listen, I haven't been a lot of male-female relationships,
Yeah.
but 95% of the time, the women are raising their boyfriends. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's like having to explain how to help a
Yes.
lot.
Well,
yeah.
okay. To be fair,
Yeah.
and this is not for every time you have a conversation like this, you have to start from, and God created Adam and Eve. Like you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
start,
yeah.
and the clouds and the earth and
Yeah.
the whatever. This does not apply to every couple.
Yeah.
But my experience has been that women do take more charge in the house
Mhm.
and are the leaders. It doesn't mean that you can't do the same amount of work.
Mhm.
It just means that there's divvying up, and
Yeah.
here's what the responsibilities are going to be.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's the same in your relationship, Steph.
Yeah, we go half and half on a lot.
Yeah, me too. I
I'm-
do a lot of the
yeah.
outside stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm assigned tasks on the inside,
Mhm.
which I'm cool with. 'Cause I'm like,
I feel like I'm home more often than
Oh,
Alex
okay.
is. So like I do a lot, but if I tell him that I need something done, like he does it.
Yeah.
so this is the thing. Give me the checklist. I'll rip the checklist. I'll just done. Right. But remember that too, other people come to relationships with different standards in terms of cleanliness and that sort of thing as well. And some,
But here's my question. Why do you need a checklist? Why aren't you just taking initiative
because
to do it?
sometimes your version of what clean is or what passes is not theirs. And
Okay,
so
so-
sometimes you're raising yourself to their level because they're raising your level and you're going, okay, I got to learn this.
Here's my thing. I think that in a perfect world, somebody wouldn't need a checklist. They would just like have the initiative to do it.
Mhm.
Because I feel like because I have girlfriends that are like constantly angry at their husbands because they're not doing it right. And I'm
Yep.
like, well, you're asking them to do something. They're not doing it to your standard and you're punishing them for it. Like that feels like a little bit of a trap.
Right.
And I understand like if they just refuse to do it or are doing such a bad job, but like if you're mad that they won't do it, you don't want to do it yourself, like that doesn't really feel like collaboration.
No, it doesn't.
You know
So
what I mean?
I'll give you an
Yeah.
example. So
Yeah.
for me, first off, I'm always the guy that takes out the trash.
Yeah.
And Natalie's thing is also the way she's built, my wife, is that you could be in the middle of something. You could be putting your shoes on and she'll be like, make sure you tie your laces. Like she just can't help it. She's going to tell you.
Yeah.
I will clean a kitchen counter. And Jax, you've known me in my previous places before I moved. Pretty clean.
You're a very clean guy.
Clean
you
person.
Are.
Natalie is even cleaner.
Oh my God.
So
She
Natalie
smells like
could rub,
Myers. I love Natalie's. No, she's a great cleaner.
she could rub the marble off of our countertop.
my
I swear to
girl.
God. So I'll
Yes.
clean the countertop. 10 minutes later,
Yeah.
she'll come back and clean it all
Yeah.
again. So sometimes you're like, okay, we're dealing with different standards
Yeah.
here.
But
That's
she's
what
not
it is.
giving you, okay, so here's a great example off of yours. She's not being like, here's your checklist. I need you to do the things that you know that she prefers doing or does them better. Like she's not like, I need you to clean the counters. And then when they're not done to her level, she's like, why can't you clean like me?
No,
Exactly.
she never comes down.
You know
In
what I
fact,
mean? It's like, yeah.
she fully admits, she's like, listen, I know that I'm being anal about this,
Yeah.
but I need to do it because I can't relax
Yeah.
if I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And like sometimes, like when we first got together, I would be the one that did the laundry because I was very particular about laundry. And then she took it over. I don't even really know why. I think she just said, I want to do it. And I was like, okay, fine, no problem. But now I have found that she doesn't love the folding part. So I'll do the folding part. And I just put my headphones on, listen to a podcast, fold laundry, you know?
Yes.
We just work. We just kind of, you got to be flexible. Now, this weekend, because it's a long weekend in Canada, although we're not doing the long weekend, I we did some gardening. So I bought on Amazon, I bought this like gardening bench that's like waist high.
Okay.
So I could teach Everly we're doing herb
Cool.
gardens and stuff.
We got on your deck. That
Yeah.
was so nice.
And we're doing carrots and cucumbers and tomatoes and things like that.
living on the land.
Living off the land.
Yes.
Spent so much money when we could have just gone to the grocery store.
Yes.
But you get to see it's something we can all participate
Teach
in.
your children how to harvest.
And
I love this.
yes,
Yes.
I was the lead on that.
Yeah.
And because I grew up landscaping. That's
Here
what
we
I
go.
did for a summer job.
Adam did one summer as a landscaper.
I did
yeah.
4
yeah,
summers
yeah.
as a landscaper. Thank you
he
very
did
much.
landscape, and he's a landscaper
4
now.
of them.
He loves to landscape.
And I can make a
okay?
damn good pool, by the way.
Adam,
You want patterned concrete done? I'm your man.
He's gonna resaw this whole country. Okay, he's gonna do it one patch at a time.
Yeah, sorry, Mark Carney, get out of the way. Landscaper Adams here. But I was able to we kind of, I built the whole thing and then I replaced. So my landlord had like solar lights on the thing.
You are great
And
with backyard design.
Because that's what I did. Yeah. Anyway,
Because your mother is Malin Dennis. I know.
No,
yes.
She was terrible with backyard design. She's interior design. All right. Give me some credit here. Anyway, so I replaced all of the lights,
Yeah.
the solar lights. We did all the painting. And I said, Nat, can you do this? Can you do that? Blah, blah, blah. We worked together. It was beautiful.
And that's the thing. Like
See, I do the outdoor.
you gave her a list.
I did.
But that's not like when I say why aren't you making your own list? It's like she wasn't going to take the initiative because that felt like a collaboration for her to ask you to give the list.
Mm-hmm.
But you weren't like, I don't know why you can't solar light like a real woman. But you know what I mean? It's like this like set up for punishments. I see this in dynamics of relationships all the time. It's like he didn't live up to these expectations that I really didn't communicate. Now I'm going to punish him for it. That's so common. I'm not going to tell you what I expect from you, and then I'm going to punish you when you don't live up. When you should just know. Well, he should just know. It's like, what sort of hellscape do you live in? It's really it's unfair.
Man,
yeah.
I love that you brought that up. It's so true.
Yeah, it's very true.
Very true.
Yeah.
This is the thing too. Like, people hate repeating themselves, but in a relationship, a long-term one, healthy repetition that's respectful is actually kind of great. Because remember, the person you live with is not just a cardboard cutout going about whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
They've got their own set of thoughts and feelings and might have woken up on the wrong side of bed. Yeah. And if you need them to do something, repeating it, I know it gets annoying, but hey, listen, I've got a kid. Part of raising a kid is patiently repeating everything all the time.
And don't talk to each other like you're dumb. Like you didn't start dating. No, but you didn't start dating. Like this person's not stupid. And it's also this person's first time living.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know it's probably very frustrating. I'm not in a relationship right now, but like, just be a little softer to each other.
Yeah.
Jeez. Like
it is kind of amazing, eh? Like you think about that. Every time I've gotten legitimately pissed, right?
Yeah.
One of the things that I've really learned is that when I've expressed it in a way that is, confrontational, it's never good.
No.
Like it never works out. Like everybody's had an argument where you go, Yeah, listen, I might have had a point there, but the way
It doesn't matter.
that did,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
wasn't
same.
good.
Absolutely.
I think now what I've learned is that like I was never I have a booming voice. So one of the things that I always get told is like volume down.
Yeah.
And that's never because I want to yell at anyone. It's just because I have a booming voice. But one of the things that I remember is like going through it. You know, when you're like 21, you have a girlfriend or boyfriend for the first time, and you're like trying to figure out how to.
Yeah.
And I remember feeling so frustrated by something that they would have done that was so trivial, and they were frustrated with me that something that I had done was so trivial. And I remember thinking like, I'm just going to tell them what I think.
Yeah.
And then I do it. And then it's like, you end up saying something stupid.
Yeah.
And then you got to come back. You got to walk that back 4 hours later. And it's just the worst.
And at the end of the day, if you like zoom out, it's actually like 2 4-year-olds that are mad at each other, right? Because it's always like it's like
listen,
those kind of
it's
reactions.
Therapy, man. Helps.
Listen, we've gone from car criminals
Yeah.
to therapy.
Tax evasion.
Like
We've done a lot today.
I'm not evading any taxes. Are you?
No. Definitely not. No, I don't mess with that. That's scary to me.
I'm scared of authority.
I am very scared of the tax authority. Let me just put it that way. That's why TurboTax was such a great partner for us. They're not even paying for this, but I'm just saying it was great.
Because I'm afraid of taxes and the government and authority. I love TurboTax.
That's why